look at me. I look ridiculous. Look at me. He's going to think, imagine waiting 60 years to see your old sweetheart and you look like this. Oh my good Lord. Look at my hair. Charlena, why did you take me to that stylist? Oh, I see what you do. You see, I haven't slept in 2, 3, 4 days. I've had one hell of a week between that Bobby James Dean traumatizing me, and Claudia didn't believe me, and she's 3,000 miles away. You know, some people, they do things behind their mother's back. They erase the telephone. And then when she gets back, she doesn't know, right? I probably won't live long because I keep forgetting to put my mask on, Brenna. Hey, Alexander. Who's winning? Hey, are you winning or are your cyber friends winning? I'm in cyberspace. Mom's in cyberspace. Hey, look. See, your old grandmother's in cyberspace. I'm crazy. I was told that my granddaughter thinks I'm a crazy woman. Well, I'm going to be crazy for the rest of my life because it's too late for me to change now. Or did you say that, Charlena? Shape, chin. It's so much fun playing around with an iPhone 12. I've climbed up the ladder from how many 30 years of cell phones. I just love technology. I probably should have been a technologist. But I think I'm more of a comedian, Christina said. I don't believe this is happening, Diane. You know, Diane, just hang in there, kiddo. Hang in. No, we're all rooting for you. We're all rooting for you. So you know. Everybody needs to know the truth. All adoptees need to know the truth. And I'm doing it, I want to show the world about an adoptee, not because I want to get brownie points. I do not want to get brownie points. I'm doing this for my child that I wasn't even allowed to hold. Because I picked up the phone and I said, I couldn't stop crying. I couldn't stop crying. And I was very young. I think I was, almost 21. As it was a week before May the 6th, 1965, right? And there were 2 little sweethearts in that courtroom. One I had just given birth to 3 months previously. And the other little child she was born in 3 years earlier. And, wow. Yeah, I can't remember the sadness, and I still know the sadness, and then you feel that sadness, and you never forget that sadness, you know? So please, children, adopted children, please, even if she says no, please next time, keep trying every year or so, like you get a doctor checkup. Keep trying. I said yay, on the first contact, okay? She didn't have to contact me 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. But this poor kiddo, she's waited 6 decades, never mind years, 6 decades, almost. No, not quite, she's not that old, but you know what I mean, Diane. But I'm scared. Oh my God. I didn't go, and Charlena took me a few weeks ago to get my hair trimmed. And he likes women with short hair, but I got my hair trimmed to my shoulders. And I look like a sight for sore eyes. I've aged. In the past 2.5 years since Maggie died, I have aged. I have aged out. Aged out is about the right word. because you can't get any benefits now. You can't get this and you can't get that if you don't have a husband, or your husband died, or you divorced your husband. You're shit out of luck. And I don't care who knows it, because I'm helping a lot of senior people too. Senior humans who barely have anything to live on. Whose fault is that, Heather? Heather Benita? Hey, I worked. You think it's not work taking care of 6 kids? No, I didn't change the diaper on the second one, but I changed the diaper on all the other ones. 6 is a hell of a lot of kids. And I don't care if you give me empathy or not. I'm just trying to pass the time because I'm scared shitless to meet the man that I fell in love with, and lust with, or love. Sylvester. Sylvester thinks it's love. No, he doesn't. He said, hey, how do you know what love is? And that's exactly what this man said to me too. Down there, see? Down there. I can't even look out the damn window, I'm so scared. I haven't slept in 2, 3, 4 days, maybe longer. But yeah, 24 hours, I guess. I keep thinking it's a short flight to Vegas. Holy cow, my heart is in my mouth as if I was 17. That's because we're zooming down towards the ground, Alexander. I'm not crazy. Look at this ridiculous mask. See, I look much better without it. But I have to keep it on. Can you imagine keeping it on when I haven't seen him for 60 years? Anyway, sweethearts, I'll post this when I get to the YVR, the LAS. The LAS, YVR, LAS, YVR, LAS. Very short flight, 2.5 hours. There was a 40-minute delay. AirCanada, best plane. Hey, Trevor, I've never met you, Trevor, but your daddy tells me you're a great pilot. Robert, don't get mad at me now, but when I post this on Facebook, I'm going to tag you. If Diane doesn't like me tagging her, but you don't mind, you never say anything. You're very kind and very gentleman. You're a gentleman, man. I like talking to you. And thank you for adding me on Facebook, because my mother told me all about you, and she was so happy. I know your wife. She knows the story better than me. I barely remember my mother telling me that, just sweetheart, wife of Robert. I'm sorry, but I didn't mean to cut in. This bloody Facebook. I was bound and determined to make contact with my cousin. You know, I'm 53,000 miles away and I'm in British Columbia. I look like kind of like a pig, Tanya. Look. Oink, oink. Born in Hanover, Ontario, Canada. Grey County. That's what my birth certificate says. But I'm not German and I'm not Roman Catholic. All the German Roman Catholics moved there in the 1840s. I don't know when they moved there. They came over from Martin Luther in the mid-1840s. Don't forget, my favorite, genealogy, ancestry.ca. I just bought 1, 2, 3, 4, and my kids bought them for themselves, and we're just having a ball with it. So that's the reason for the season. Here it's Christmas. The last Christmas I spent with this man was when I met him. When I met him in October 1961. So you see, maybe it's love. I don't know if it's love. I haven't seen him yet. I'm in the plane. See, we're flying high. We're flying high. Look at the wings. Aren't they beautiful? Oh my God, I can't believe I'm flying. No wonder you like your pilot job, Trevor. A good future for you, kiddo. You're so young. I was 30 when my little boy Alexander was born, and I was born in 44, you know. And now, you know how old he is? He's a big man. He's tall like you. And your daddy told me your picture. And hi, to your sister, Amanda, and we love the little twins in the family. Because everybody lied, you know, they told my mother, and they told all these little kids. They didn't mean to lie, of course, you know. Nobody really knew. Nobody had internet to go and check the archives in Scotland to find the truth. But it didn't happen until years later, right? When I joined Ancestry. Then I unlocked the truth. That's what I like to do. I'm a truth seeker. I like tracking down the truth. Maybe I'm an old senior woman that's a truth seeker. But I don't get paid for my job. I don't want money. Money was worthless to me. You know, I've got a roof over my head. I don't need anybody's money. No, I don't. No. Don't you kids say anything. Do you think it's love, Sylvester? I don't know, Sylvester. But I love you and Lynn. That's how much I love you guys. To keep in touch with you. And let you know that I plan to document this in a book. And it's called 4 Words. 4 Words. Touched by the Balkans. Balkan man. May the 6th, 1933. That was the day I gave my children up for adoption. Toronto, 1965. Ever since then, it's just been horrible. Just been horrible. Not only for me, but for the children. Because they didn't know. They didn't know the truth. Because back in those days, nobody asked, who is the father of your child? They didn't ask. The Children's Aid Society in Toronto, Ontario. But maybe it's different nowadays. Of course it has to be. Everything's different nowadays. That was decades ago. I'm 77. I was, 19, 17? Back in the day. So I do hope I land safely, and I've been recording 12 minutes. No, they shut the phone off. They shut it off automatically. As I have an iPhone 12, but I did put it on. Oh, my stomach, oh my God, it's going down. Alexander! Alexander, it's like really weird when the plane descends. But we're going to be here any minute. And then I've got to be prepared to grab my 3 bags. No, they're helping me. Charlena said, come on, you help my mommy. I'll change everything. She's the world traveler. Oh, but all the kids are world travelers. Nowadays, www, the World Wide Web. Or should I say, Blagoye? It's the world... No, it's the World Wild West. Now I speak Serbian too, I learned. Dobro. I'm tongue-tied. Dobra, kako si, Suzana Kamajic. Ma evo meni u avion, ma dede na Las Vegas. But look at, blagoje. Tvoj komšir i tvoj braća, evo meni na avion. Preko Las Vegas, prvi puta u životu da sam došla tu. Pa ja nisam bogata, znaš. Pa svaki cent blagoje, da to je ljubav, ali tako blagoje. He told me that's love. Oh look, oh my God. Nikad nisam vidjela moj ljubavnika 60 godina. On je otaca moje 2 čerka. Znaš? Pa oni ne znaju svoj otac. Oni, deca. Pa nije zato rat kod je bilo prije godina. 1965 godina. Pa joj, sada ja imam 77 godina Akada Sambila Ulupa, Ya Samimala Sedamna Skorina. Te Luba, Veltako, Bravo Luba. But Onya Igoro Kotska. Kotska. Pa ja moj family, drugi culture, drugi kultura, znaš. Kaže, ne možeš. Ja, mi poramo doli sa polako, znaš. Ja sam iz YVR, Vancouver, British Columbia, do Las Vegas. 2,5 sati. 2,5 sati, razumeš? On ne zna da ja govorim. No, znao on, pa on neće da priča svoj jezik. Pa ja sam došla da on ima 8 i koliko ima, on je bio treće, 9 deca, prvi 2 starije sestre su umrli, treće deta, on, 88 godina. Yes. I'm hoping to get him, Lagoye, I'm hoping to get him hooked up with his family. Look, I look called Bras, really. Svinja z Bosna. But Banja Luc, Tuzla, jej. Moj muž je umro, ja sam bila u daca, znaš. A on je umro prije 1993. Njegova žena umro u marta. No, Uskrs. 2019. Anyway, I on je pitao meni, ajde ovdje. Pa sad mi smo baš tu, 2,5 sati, Vancouver do. I kaže, znaš kaj on kaže? On kaže, samo idi u Uber, taksi, samo zoviti taksi kad pada avion. On je gospodin, nije bolestan, razumeš, jak čovjek, pa 88 godina. I don't mind. Like what I told you is true. He's my adopted son because I lost my 6th son in a fire, arson house fire. It was horrible, 1985. But I want so badly all my life to be reunited with him. And as a friend, you know, but his wife was jealous, I guess, I don't know. But she couldn't have children. And I love her because she took care of him. So God bless her soul for taking care of him. Because that's true, Vagoy. You can get married to a man and not love the man. It happened to me. It happens to lots of people in the world. I'm not alone, right? Men know these things. But women, maybe they're too embarrassed. Women my age, they don't want to tell the truth. They're too embarrassed. And I don't care if anybody doesn't talk to me again in my life. I'm doing my thing. And that's it. And I'm talking so I'm not going to get scared. And who knows what's going to happen when you're my age. You know, I've got all these wrinkles. Do you know why? Because I've lost so many pounds over the past 2.5 years. Well, I weighed 221. I have the lab report. And that was in April 2019 at my annual checkup. Yeah, pretty good, eh? Pretty good for an old woman that's had 6 kids and a life of misery and hell, right? To be on an airplane flying. Hey, ja ne lažem, to ističa kažem sve. Blagoy, make another video, post it on Facebook. Let the whole world know. Hey, Facebook's going to change their name. My son Alexander Topic, he said They're going to change the name. It's not going to be Facebook anymore. I love Facebook. I love the new format. I just love it. It's beautiful. I love Facebook because it helps me to connect with my family and my friends. And we're not stupid old people. We know all about security. Not all old people are stupid because I'm very technically inclined. And my son taught me most of what I know. And don't forget, I'm going to post this in my Sparkle BC because I have a YouTube account for the past 10 years. And my kids don't like me posting anything personal, but this is not personal. I don't think one thief, no matter what country, because I spoke in 2 languages, for one thing, and they I know they understand every word I say. Ja volim Balkana. Ja volim Balkana. I said I love the Balkans. I'm not into politics. Balkans means everybody, right? Never mind. We had a war. That's over. That's gone. That's history. History book, you guys. And guess what else? I married a Bosnian Serb in a Roman Catholic Croatian church. Now that's a new one, and I've got the proof. I have the marriage certificate, a copy, CC Mom. Christina, CC Mom. Anyway, I'm the mom, not the kid, right? My kids always reverse the role, just like I did when I was a kid. Anyway, I better go. I'm boring everybody. 21 minutes. But I'm not on the internet. I'm off. What was it called? The air mode. What's it called? I forget. I'm too tired. I haven't slept in days. I haven't eaten in days. And all I had here was, I had a bottle of water, but when I went to customs, they dumped it down the drain. They gave me back an empty bottle. And then the girl here bought me some coffee. And I was afraid to pee in the toilet because it doesn't look like mine. I'm half asleep. And I've never been on one of these little taxis. 2.5 hours is not luxury liner, you know. It's not a cruise ship, Claudia. But it's not exactly luxury, but I don't care. I'm a Balkan man. I'm a Partizanka, maybe. Who knows? But yeah, I need some Bielorussian. Yeah, I was, but I was in Canada. I'm a Canadian. Scotland. 70% Scotland. 70%. Nisam 100%. DNA. And everybody else talk about politics, but you don't even know who the hell you are. What has DNA got to do with politics in the first place? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But it's good to know who a person is. It's good to know who your name is. My children didn't get their father's names. They didn't get their father's names. 2 of my 6 children did not get their father's name. That's what bugs me. But I love him. He was out gambling. He told me the truth because all those years, 60 years, I thought he abandoned me. And the reason I gave the kids up, that's not the reason. I thought with my salary, $1 an hour, in 1961, how could I support 2 kids? How am I supposed to feed 2 kids on $1 an hour at the Toronto Stock Exchange? But yeah, anyway. I have all my resumes, by the way. I can back up my word. Anything I say is not a lie. And it was so many years ago now, 60 years ago. But that was the last Christmas I spent with this man. I'm the father, Diane's father, okay? And he's the Marina, I called her Marina. But I don't want to say surnames because somebody might get angry. But please, no, I'm bold. I'm scared to meet my sweetheart, the man I fell in love with when I was 17, okay, at Christmas. I have only one photo and I don't know where it came from. Maybe my brother gave it to me before he died. But I am an orphan. I'm a 77-year-old orphan, and I'm about to meet a man that I haven't seen in 60 years, if that makes sense. It might not make sense to you guys, but you know, it makes sense to me. I'm a bit addicted to The Godfather. I'm a bit addicted, and hey, as a matter of fact, years later he won the lottery. Not the lottery, he was a professional poker player. He's Canadian with a green card, okay? And he's an expat, so you don't get benefits from Canada. Because you pay your taxes in the USA, you live there. And that's why the house is there. And why he's 88. So, it's amazing how many, 6 decades. Holy cow. And there's always 2 sides to every story. And it's, you know, he explained to my daughter. He told me, but how do I get the message to her? You know, she's working all the time, 24 hours a day. And I'm on a different time zone, 3 hours away, on a jet plane maybe, but 3,000 miles. Oh my God, am I on the ground? I can't even look out the window, I'm so damn scared. I was scared to go pee. They walked me down there and there were the 2 people. But it was not drama. Hey, you guys, don't think everything I do alone is drama. The girl that spoke to me and served me, guess what? She's from Hanover, Ontario. She has a farm there. What a coincidence. Diana, a girl from Hanover, Ontario, where I was born, she lives there. She wasn't... I asked her, did your family move there in 1840? They were giving away free land back then, right, Judith Lister in England? But anyway, sorry about the last name. That's not her real last name. Never mind, I'm not going to say anymore. Don't you get scared, Judith. No, I would never, break your anonymity. And no, I don't do things like that. But how are they supposed to know, right? Sorry, I talk in a loud voice. Sorry about that. I'm probably disturbing your thoughts. It's my very first time in Las Vegas. I'm meeting my sweetheart after 60 years. Anyway, darling, in a few moments, you're going to see an old lady, 60 years older, and not a beautiful 17-year-old. The beautiful 17-year-old and your daughter is so beautiful, you know. She's the most beautiful girl. When she sent me that photo, when she was 23, I could have sworn it was you. I hadn't even seen you. I haven't seen you in how many years? Am I have to put my stuff away yet? Hey, sweetheart, thank you so much. My countryman, hey. And in the Balkan language, I'm talking for the kids. 6 kids. Oh yeah, well, don't take it. Yeah, I don't want to tie anybody up. They're so sweet, these girls here. Just look. Oh yeah, see, I'm learning quick, see? Pretty good, eh? Pretty good reflexes. Make sure I didn't drop anything, Christina. No, I did. Actually, I dropped all my purse and everything came out of my purse as I was walking. You know, they wheeled me up, and I'm not used to a wheelchair, but they, you know, I don't use one at home or in my life on the ground at my house, in my world. But I'm looking under the seat to make sure I didn't drop anything. And it's not easy when you haven't slept in years, all week practically. Because the closer it gets to today, the more scarier it is, right? Here we are, see? There's Vegas. I can't look out the window, I'm too scared. Because I don't think we're on the ground yet. I've got my reading glasses on, I can't even see. I guess the sun's too bright. But holy man, look at the wing. Isn't that beautiful? Holy cow. Holy man. But see, the pilot doesn't see anything. I was just lying back here like that. And, see? can tell. You just look there. You choose whatever language you want. AirCanada is great. See, look at this. That means we're getting close. There's a Wi-Fi connection. Montreal. Oh, they're advertising. See? The Dutch. I chose the Netherlands. I chose the Netherlands. Charlena, you've got a cousin in the Netherlands. Did you know? I think he's from Vucinic, a village in Croatia. I forget where he was born. I don't know where he was born. Look, LAS. That's what the airport is, LAS. They use the initials, you know, who taught me that? Diane.